Hello, everybody. Welcome to our first episode of Mom Talk, Real Talk, here in downtown Morehead City in the Triworks Studios live studio. I've got two beautiful ladies here as our guests today. This is Becca and Heather, and I would like for you guys to tell us a little bit about yourselves and how many kids you have and all that fun stuff.
I'm a working mama with two beautiful babies, a girl and a boy, and they're the loves of my life.
And I am a stay-at-home mom with 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls, and they keep me busy.
I bet they do. I have 2, a boy and a girl, exactly 4 years apart. They have the same birthday, 5 and 16 months. 16 months. Yeah. So yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff today, and thank you for being here. And the first thing I want to mention is it is October. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I know it can kind of sneak up on us, and we're the worst about self-care, so make sure you're going to your appointments, doing your self-exams, and then all the other stuff on the side, which is the more fun stuff, like taking time for yourself and whatever makes you happy. Speaking of breast cancer and just breasts in general, we want to talk a little bit about nursing. You have 4, and we each have 2. And I know it's a challenge for some. Some never get there. Some they're there and they're there for a long time. So what is your favorite nursing mom product, would you say?
Well, I am one of those who fully support breastfeeding. I just never was good at it. And so
You can't sit still either.
No, you're right. You're right. And so with that being said, something that really helped me, especially with my 4th, is the completely wireless breast pump, the Willow. And so you put it inside your bra and you can just walk around, do anything you want to do, and it is just going to town. And it is awesome.
That's cool. Yeah. So I looked into that. Again, I really wanted it for the longest time, but I just couldn't get myself to invest in it. But like what you're saying is you're using it for a long period of time, but then you're also being able to multitask. And I think too, doesn't it work off of your phone, or doesn't it have like an app and
So
it counts all of your
Exactly. You can
production?
look on the app and you can say, okay, my left breast has got this many ounces so far,
nice.
and my right breast has got this many. This is how long I've done it on each. They have left and a right. So you're seeing I've done 6 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other. And you can see which ones, your better breast. We all have one.
Oh,
one
yeah.
that does more than the other.
know.
Yeah, for sure.
So
So have you used a regular, like a standard? And I'm asking these questions, like for me, I wish I had somebody that's actually used it. Reviews online are great sometimes, but it's nice to have a friend or someone that's close to you that has used it and has their opinion on it. So did you use a regular one before that one?
yes, the Medela.
Okay, so you have the Medela. So you think that it pumps pretty much the same, because some of the wireless that I was reading on reviews were you weren't getting enough pump action because it wasn't pumping very much.
I was concerned about that, but I did not have that experience with it. It
That is
pumped
awesome.
really well. And because I could use it for a longer amount of time instead of having to get up and go, help one of the other kids,
Yeah.
I could walk around with it longer. And therefore, I would really express all the milk that I had.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Well, it's too late for me, but all y'all out there, if you're looking for a
If
good
you want to
one,
hand me down that, one day.
I mean, it's in the long run, I think it's definitely worth the money, because they're all expensive. I mean, that was just a little bit more than a regular one. So,
Right.
well, cool. I wish the insurance would cover those.
Me
That was
too.
a big reason why I
yes.
didn't go that route. But
Yes.
what about you? What's your favorite mom product when it comes to nursing?
I loved the Breast Friend versus the Boppy. The Boppy is like
Did not know about
round.
that one.
Either.
It's like rounded, you know, and it just kind of goes around you like a pillow. So if you need to like move in your seat, like you have to readjust everything.
Yeah.
Whereas the Boppy, it buckles around to the back of you. It has like a little support piece like in the back.
that's nice.
So it's like a little like pillow, and then it's also like wider, and the top of it's flat. So the baby is not kind of falling into the crack that the Boppy
Right.
has. It's flat, and because it straps around you, you can do other things.
That's
It's like,
nice.
as a mom of like more than one kid, you've got other things you got to do. And so to be able to have it strapped on me, I can walk around, because you're having to make a sandwich
Always.
with one hand.
Always.
So you can walk around with it?
You can walk around with it. So you're literally nursing, making a sandwich for your other kid, or getting a toy or
And you
whatever.
have the support. You have the
Yes,
support.
I have like
Killer.
taken it to the bath, like nursed my son while and then helping my daughter on the potty. I mean, this is like real mom multitasking.
Yeah,
nursing
right.
and helping the other one on the potty.
Yeah.
And you could just I love it. I love it.
So okay, so it's curved in the front. I had the regular boppy, so
Yeah, me
of
too.
course
Yeah.
it doesn't attach. It just goes around your waist and stuff. So this one, where the boppy, you kind of had to use your arm to hold your baby up. So this one has a little lip, I guess, on it in the front that holds their head up in a perfect position.
You can like just lay them flat, their head kind of flat on it, and I just kind of hold like around them
outside.
so they don't like fall off.
So your
right?
arm isn't like hurting because the other ones I felt
You
like
don't.
had to support.
You can have your arm underneath it for support, or you don't have to because they really stay up well supported. And I love it, especially when I'm on the couch because. You don't, when you're on the couch, you don't just stay in one spot. You adjust and it adjusts with you. I love it. And a lot of people haven't heard of it. And I'm like, you don't know what you're missing. Like, go get it.
Put it
So
on
you're
the
nursing.
registry.
Put it on the registry.
Just put it on the registry. And then the hack to this.
Okay.
This is the real hack to the breast friend.
Okay.
When you get it, it comes with a plastic cover over top of everything. What you do is you take that plastic
nice.
cover off and there's spit up and there's going to be spit up.
No.
There's going to be
Never.
spit up. They spit up on the pillowcase and not through to the foam of like the actual pillow. So that you don't have this nasty
Mind-blowing.
smelling,
Yes.
pillow like you would with the boppy. You're not washing that whole thing. All you're doing is washing that
That
pillowcase.
top.
Perfect.
Love
Uh-oh.
it.
Do we have a caller
Uh-oh.
or not?
Just kidding.
Do we have a caller? It is probably what is it? What do we know who called? No? Okay. Next.
What's your hack?
I don't
Or your favorite?
So I liked the Medela breast pump, just the one that the insurance gives you, but I also like the Medela system, like all the bottles and the everything just is interchangeable,
Yes.
which I really liked. So my daughter was born 7 weeks early. I really enjoyed that, and that really helped with my milk production. What other I guess products do you guys like outside of maybe the?
I loved the Aiden and Anais burp cloths. They are so absorbent. I mean, my kids, they had acid reflux, so the most spit up.
Yes.
I mean, my husband would, this baby,
They're like big ones. They're like
they're
long,
big
and they're long.
They're
right?
long, and then they kind of form like around your neck, so they have like a curve to it. So it's like it goes behind your back and like in the front, and it's exactly where like the baby would be.
Everything
Their
they do.
receiving blankets are great.
yes.
Anything
Those
at
are
Aiden
nice.
and
They're
Anais
so
is
Yeah,
those
those-
muslin.
Another registry favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, so take notes, everyone. And if you have any like mom products that you really like, whether it be just for nursing or whatever, leave them in the comments or give us a call.
Bag.
Ooh, yes.
Good hospital bag
Yes.
products.
Yes, that's one
Yeah, I
of my
wasn't
favorite
good at
things.
that.
Because they give you mesh panties.
they do. So let's go into that. Mesh panties. Okay, what do you think about them?
I love them, but a girlfriend of mine did give me adult diapers, and that's where it's really at.
Yeah.
Because they're comfortable.
Yep.
And you don't have to bother with pads.
Yes,
and stuff like that.
yes.
And they're so thin.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you can't tell you're wearing them.
And the mom hack
yeah.
for that is if you have a C-section, you
Good
put
one.
the pad over top of your incision. It's just to kind of help give you a sense of security, like nothing's going to bump into it or
Yes.
scratch it or hurt it. Like that was a hack for me. It was putting that pad right in front of my incision. It gave me some peace that, it was protected.
Gosh, I wish I had thought about that or even talked to you when I had it, because I felt the same way. And for the first week, you're literally like just hunched over because you
Yes.
feel
Yes.
weird standing up straight. I had a natural birth with my first, but then with Holland being emergency C-section, obviously, it was definitely different. And then you're just hunched over and it's just weird, and you're always paranoid that stuff's going to hit, and sneezing, I remember, or coughing. The first week was the worst. And so I had to get a pillow.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to hold a pillow real tight there so that it didn't.
Moms, especially, they think, oh, I'm going to have this baby, and then go right back down to your flat self, and you really look about 5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you've had the baby.
Yeah.
So I always liked a high-waisted yoga pants, and it just kind of made when I'm giving like a new mom their present. I tried to do a hospital bag. This all the things you don't think about.
I didn't
That's a
do the
great
high-waisted
idea.
yoga pants. I did do the girdle. I like
Well, I was
put
gonna
I
say,
had girdle
that seems
and
like it'd be a lot more
under it.
comfortable.
Yeah.
double.
But it
tight.
gave me
God.
security. It made me feel like I could stand up straighter having that girdle on, and I felt protected. And it felt like, because after you have a baby, everything feels so like free floating.
Yeah.
It kept everything just like
Yes.
tight.
The first child, you don't know what to expect. And I just remember after giving birth in my stomach, it was the weirdest feeling. It was almost hollow.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was weird. I can't explain it, but it's there, but it just
Jelly.
felt, almost jelly-like. It was just very awkward feeling.
And then
for
you
me.
still want to put your hands up here even when you don't have the baby, so it makes it even worse. You're like, oh no,
Yeah.
I don't have a belly anymore. I need to stop doing that.
Oh
or
my
rubbing it,
gosh.
scratching it.
Yes.
Let's see what other thing we want to talk about. Okay, so first, would you let other people nurse your baby?
It would.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I know other cultures do it, and it's perfectly acceptable, but. I mean, it would have to be an extreme case where, like, my baby is breastfed only. No,
They need to eat.
They need to eat. But I did see a thing where a mom came home early, and the mother-in-law was like their nanny, and the mom came home early, and the mother-in-law was nursing her baby, and the
Oh my
mother-in-law
gosh.
doesn't even have any milk.
So it was like
That's
dry nursing.
Yes,
that's
I mean,
weird.
it was just like a comfort nursing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think
Please
I'd like
stop. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have to say no on that. But I am a fed is best. So like you said,
Yeah.
if it's an absolute necessary thing, then yes. But otherwise, get a can of formula, please. Okay?
Would you?
Like,
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
even if they weren't
Go to the
on
CVS.
someone else's breast, would you let
Not
no,
yours, someone else's
No,
milk.
Yeah.
no, nursing or breast milk, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opinions on this. So if you have an opinion on this, either give us a call in studio, 252-220-5339, or leave a comment. I'm really curious about that because I have mixed feelings too.
Because some people
I
say like
can't-
breast milk is better than formula.
Absolutely.
And
It
so like
True.
give my baby the breast milk over the formula, but then you're like, oh, it's someone else's.
Yeah, I mean, is she chomping down on Cheetos and Snickers 24?
Yeah.
People can donate
Yes.
Yeah.
their milk and stuff for. And I know, like with preemies or kids in the NICU that don't have
CHKD
that.
takes it all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
in
okay.
Norfolk.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
awesome thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
especially if you have an abundance.
For sure. Okay, so let's talk about so something that you've really liked that you have for your kids.
Well, I
Outside of
love
nursing.
my car seat. I cannot speak highly enough about it. It's the Nuna Pippa Extra Light. So it's 5.7 pounds. And the safety
Nice.
rating is great on them. I've got a back injury, so I really don't need to be lugging
That's helpful.
around.
Never heard of that. Has it been around long?
So with my second child, I got the Nuna Pippa, and it's 7 pounds. And so with
Okay.
this last baby, Hattie, I got the Nuna Pippa Extra Light.
You like the burp cloths and anything else like that you really enjoy?
I really, in the beginning, I had this bottle sanitizer because I felt like it really
That's fun
helped
to do all the
me
time.
with my time, especially being a working mom, to just come home and just kind of give it a good scrub with some soap and water, but then like just throwing it into the sanitizer and knowing it was not only
That's nice.
sanitizing it and cleaning it, but then it dried them. So
wow.
so after like 30, you can set it for either like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So, but once it was done, I can just,
Just put it away.
Put it away, or, like it was a time saver for
That
me.
was nice. What do you remember the name of it?
Oh gosh, I
you
can't
think of
remember.
it, let us know, 'cause
Yeah, it
that's
has
really
like a dome. It's like shaped like a dome.
Okay.
I can't think of it.
I think I've seen those. I think when I was researching that stuff, I just got lazy and stopped doing all of it.
Me too.
All the sanitizing. Yeah. Don't take my advice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just way too much work.
Yeah.
So, let's see. What else?
We were going to talk about it.
I like the we have a stroller that is basically, it collapses down to about this big, and then all you do is you open the handles and you push down and the whole thing just opens up. And we really like that because we travel a lot, and especially at an airport, it's so nice because you can literally put it in a backpack or whatever, and then if you need it, you can pull it out, and then if not, just it's so easy and so light. I really like that
I got to
one.
get that.
Yeah, it's not big and bulky, so I mean, if
Remember the brand of that?
Josh, do you remember the name of it? Producer? No, I can't remember. I think he's going to look it up. But
so you
that
have
was
4
a great
kids. So
one.
do you have like a 3-seater stroller?
No,
Yeah.
but Lord, I need one. They are just so expensive. So after we had Cannon, who is turning Lawton, and so they're 17 months apart, and so I knew I was going to need a double stroller. So I convinced my husband, even though he did not want to get it, but the Oopa baby. So it's a go together.
Cool stuff.
And so I can go shopping with it, and it goes through doors easily. So I have the
So it's
double.
not
So like
so
one's
wide.
up above the other
Yes.
one?
That's cool.
Now, do
Yes.
they make a connection? Because like I've seen strollers that have like a connection where the older child can sit in
Yes.
front of the mom pushing.
It has a little stand on the back, so
they can stand or sit on it or something.
So Leela would walk, obviously, she's 8, and then Cannon could stand on it between me and the stroller and hold on, and then the 2 younger would be in the stroller. It's really neat.
That is cool.
Love it. And it's got all the different things you could do with it. I mean, it's configurations. It's awesome. It's worth the money for sure.
If we have a third, that might be something we need to get.
Look into. Yeah. So what are your ages? What's the breakdown? So you've got
8
to just walk.
Exactly.
Is there a spot? I know I've seen some strollers where there's a spot in the back for one of your kids to like climb on.
Yes.
Like to stand.
Yes.
Do you have that? Because
Yes.
I know like with my 4-year-old, I don't know what it is, but he can literally run around for 3 hours in the house, not tired, just full of energy, jumping around. We go to the mall, we go to the store, anywhere that we have to do stuff. And he goes, I'm so tired. Can you pick me up?
Meanwhile,
Like,
you're carrying
really?
10 other things.
Yeah.
Never mind me.
What? Can I sit in the cart? I'm like, no, because then I can't put anything in it. You're huge.
Absolutely.
And then he gets mad because Holland's sitting in the the little spot for
Chilling.
the kid, and he's like, he
Yeah.
wants to get in there. I'm like, oh my god, why are you tired? I don't understand this.
I'm tired. I've been tired for years now.
Yeah, like what is that?
I know, but do you notice, like, I'll have my hands totally slammed full with
Yes.
things, and they're like, well, you hold this. I'm like, I gave you one thing to hold.
That's
I
it.
have 10 things, you know.
you just hold
plus
the one
your
thing?
sibling. Like, just hold this one thing.
Yes.
Or
Or
it's too heavy.
I know everything is so heavy when you need them to do it.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like whenever we leave the house, can I take such and such whatever it is? No, you can't. I don't want to have to end up carrying it. No, I'll carry it. No, we're not taking it. Anyway, he gets his way. Sometimes he'll take it. And then, Mommy, literally 10 minutes later, can you hold this for me? No, I can't. That's why I didn't want to bring it in the first place. But yeah, anything that drives you nuts that your kids do all the time.
Oh yeah, my kid loves to get the toilet bowl brush out of the bathroom and swish it
that's the
around in
worst.
the toilet and splash toilet water everywhere. I went.
Oh,
my
God.
friend was watching my kids, and I was over there like when I was getting ready to pick them up, and it got quiet, and I was like, oh no,
Quiet is the worst.
And I go,
Yes, it
I
is.
literally had to
Yes,
end up
it
cleaning
is.
my friend's bathroom because he took the toilet bowl brush to her bathroom.
Oh, nice.
And there's toilet water everywhere. And I was
And
like, I
he's
am
probably
so
soaked.
sorry.
Oh,
yeah, it was
gosh.
toilet water everywhere. He's just, I don't know what it is. I don't
don't
know
know
why
either.
he loves it so much.
Because he
And-
knows he's not supposed to do it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, this
Yeah.
is like hidden behind the toilet. This must be magic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're always getting into like crazy things.
Yes.
My daughter, she's so sneaky. She wants to sneak into the freezer and get the ice cream out, and she'll like bring it into her room. And so like I'll go looking for her, and she's just in this corner eating
ice
the
cream?
ice cream. And I'm like, girl, you're a daughter, girl after my own heart. But
And she's like,
Yeah.
what?
but I had sent a picture to your husband of my daughter. We're never alone in the bathroom. We're
No,
never
of course.
alone.
No,
And
of
so
course.
I'm in the bathroom with her, and I've already helped her, and she wants to now help me in the bathroom. So
Right.
she goes to give me toilet paper, and she gives
Oh,
me
gosh,
toilet paper
right.
that's about this big. I was like, I know we're in a pandemic and there's a shortage, but,
But like a pinch off of the one square.
I don't even get a square. I got a corner of the square. We have a picture of it, but oh my goodness. I was like, thanks, appreciate it,
Yeah. Well,
like
I'm gonna-
it was like that, right?
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
not even. Oh, that's
The size of my
hilarious.
thumb, pretty
Yeah.
much. The
That's
size of my
hilarious.
thumb.
I've gotten a square. I've gotten a square before.
That was nice.
At least I got the square.
Yeah.
Like, can you give me like 4 more of those?
just a little bit.
So Lincoln, he's just a sweet boy, but he's never done the toilet thing. I don't remember him ever like sneaking into the bathroom or anything like that. Thank God. But Holland, our 16-month-old, she loves to go to the bathroom. And so we're always like, please shut the door when you leave. Always shut the door. Cause she just sneaks in
Yes.
there. We don't realize it. And her hands are right in it. And it just is the nastiest thing ever. Then you gotta I had to give her a bath. I gotta clean everything. It just drives me nuts. I hate it.
Yes, and then like our toddler boys, they'll take a nap, and I can hear like little footsteps upstairs, and I'm like, what are you doing? So he was especially quiet.
think they're
quiet one
sneaky.
day. Oh yeah, and I go up to the stairs, and I'm like, why is his door opened? So I look. His sister has candy in her room because she's our responsible one. She can have candy in her room for months, never touches it. So, but he knows it's in there. So he has taken his brother's rocking horse, pushed it to her door to unlock it, because we got a lock for her so that she doesn't have to worry about them getting in there in the day. And pushed it up there and is trying to open it up. He had opened it up, gotten the candy, brought it back to his room, closed it as if he were sleeping. I go in there and there's Starburst wrappers, and he's like, "What?"
Oh,
like, you are a mastermind.
Everywhere.
It's scary.
My gosh.
I mean, he's just.
I would handle that over a toilet bowl brush.
Oh, absolutely.
I went to go
But
get
he's
the
definitely
toilet
done
bowl
that
brush
too.
from him, and he like moved as I was going to like get his hand, and I grabbed the end of the toilet bowl brush. It was so gross, and I was like, "We all just get in the shower. Just get in the shower right now.
Family bath.
Family bath right now. Like this
has to be
is so
something
gross.
better than a toilet bowl brush. Like there has to be some. Wait, so do you have a regular toilet bowl brush? Like just the ones that has
Like the
little-
bristles?
Yeah, the bristles.
Yeah, and he'll take it and he'll be swinging it or tapping it on his hand. I mean,
Yeah, so our youngest boy did that. He would love to get the toilet bowl brush. So what I did was I got rid of it, and I got the thinner, skinnier one that has 2 different types of bristles on it, and I just put a cover over it, and I have it in my cleaning caddy with me. So it's not like I'm leaving it in the bathroom, because you can bet your butt if you leave it in there, he's going in there and playing with it.
you know what else he loves? It's really odd. He loves a broom.
Really?
Yeah, he goes into the closet and gets out the broom all the time.
Our
Does he
boys
actually
do too.
sweep?
Well, he tries. He will purposely make a mess and then go
Just
get the
to-
broom
oh,
just so
that's
he can clean it
hilarious.
up.
Yes.
And my mother-in-law is awesome, and she got him a real Dyson kid vacuum.
Yes, I got them
I'm
ours
excited. I'm
too.
so
Yep.
They
excited.
make those?
Yes.
Yes.
I am
Look
so
how
excited.
excited.
This is going to be better than a Roomba.
It looks like it's got little balls in it, and it
Yeah.
swirls around, but it actually has
actually vacuums?
like a a
genius.
little bit of suction, but it still does it. Yeah, Santa brought Lawton that.
Yeah.
That is
past Christmas, 'cause
awesome.
He's
loves
going
a
to be my
vacuum.
little Roomba.
Yeah,
That's so cool. I do like that.
put him to work.
Yeah, girl.
You know,
Yeah.
You got to teach them
play
young.
with the vacuum.
You got to teach them
Over
young.
here.
I remember even when both of mine were little. So he'll always, every time he made a mess, I'd give him a thing like a rag, and he's on the floor on his hands and knees just wiping it down. I felt horrible because they just look so cute down there cleaning up their mess, but
Hey,
it
I'm
teaches
going
them to clean
to
up
turn
after
him into a
themselves.
good husband one day.
Absolutely.
Exactly right. So speaking of like toilet bowl, just not to go back onto that, but so I was flipping through Pinterest the other day and I saw an ad for a silicone toilet brush, but it's a triangle and it's flat. Okay, so hear me out. It's really interesting. So I'm like, this is really a genius design. So what it does is instead of just being able to clean like the toilet bowl, it goes, under the lid where that you can't ever get to. It goes under the lid too. So it cleans all that as well.
That's nice.
And it's silicone, so it's not as nasty. It
Yeah,
doesn't
as
keep
those
like the
bristles.
color. You know how that color changes or whatever. But I feel like you can clean that a lot easier. Like just dunk in a thing of Clorox and put it away, so you're not like grossed out if anybody touches it.
That is cool.
So yeah,
Another
that's pretty
mom
cool.
hack.
Yeah, so look into that. It's a silicone. I don't remember the name of it, but so let's see. Anything else? What other helpful tip do we want to give our viewers? I think we have a couple more
Organization.
minutes.
Yes,
Being a
yes,
mom
organization.
is all about
I
organization.
am all ears.
prepping
I'm
for
OCD.
your week.
Yeah.
So Becca and I have talked about this many times, and I respect her. She is a working mom, and I've always heard of her coming in, and she's like, I've just had the crock pot, and I've got my dinner going. So when I get
love it.
home, all I have to do is this. And it is so smart, and I cannot preach it enough to prep for your week.
Yeah.
So, my favorite thing is like on Sundays, I'm going to have my menu for the week. Everything I'm going to make Monday through Friday. And so that way when I go to the grocery store, I have my list. I know so you're not going Monday, Wednesday, Friday to the grocery store, getting a little something here and there that you need. I love to also, for my kids' lunches, prep for that.
That's good.
So cut up your vegetables, cut up your fruits, put them in little baggies. So you just grab them right out
Grab
of the
and
fridge.
go.
Yep. Have their animal crackers, their pretzels right in the pantry in little bags. Grab, go. You're done.
Yeah.
So it makes your life so much easier. There's not so much stress.
Yeah.
I love it.
I can only prep for the day. The
I
day
can prep
before,
really good
for
at
the
it.
minute.
the day before, I make sure like my kids' clothes are all set out for the next morning. So, and I have to show my daughter what she's wearing, or else there can be there may be drama the next day. I don't want to wear that.
Yeah.
So it's all prepped out, and then of course before we get in the shower, all the towels are hung up ready to just grab because
Yes.
you don't want to be getting out of the shower and being like, oh, wet, trampling to get the towels, like pre-planning everything, you know, having towels out, pajamas ready, like, you know,
That's
everything's
always very helpful when your morning's crazy.
Pre-planned before you actually do it.
Yeah. Well, I think we should, this is a good segue into, I think, our next show. I would love to hear more organization and stuff, because there are some things that I think I want to introduce to that I've found that have been really helpful for me. Gave you a little teaser today about this planner that's amazing, and we'll bring it up on the next show. So thank you for joining us again. If you have any products that you would like just leave them in the comments, and I'm just really curious. But yeah, join us next time on Mom Talk Real Talk. Thank you.